Happy Thanksgiving. Happy, happy, happy. Just got some, you know, technically Christmas music can be played, in my opinion. Kind of anytime. Let people have their Christmas music. But if you're really, really having a lot of Christmas music after Thanksgiving, you know what? I'm feeling festive. What are we doing today? As a Switch Ball Deluxe. If you've checked out any of the many past streams of the last few months where I started showing off the game, we are making levels. There's 160 of them in this game. So if we go in here, there's 10 worlds, there's 16 level each. That's 160. Just making more every week. We have, how many more to go? We have 19 levels to go in terms of just like something that can be play tested. Some levels are more defined and fun than others. Some will definitely need more work. But in general, we got 19 left. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to play a few levels. It's just going to be chill. And we're going to make some levels. And after a couple hours, we'll have made a little progress. And then go spend the rest of Thanksgiving with the fam. So that's what we're doing today. So if you're catching this today, as you're, you know, chilling in the morning, Thanksgiving, most likely you'll catch this later. But I had some time this Thanksgiving morning to do this, so why not stream it? Alright, so today we're going to make probably 2 or 3 levels. If you see in the solar and biofuels, we need to make bosses. We only have 1 normal level and a boss. Same for wormholes. We have 1 normal level and a boss left to make. And then Omega, we have 7 levels and a boss level left to make. So I think it'd be fun just to do 2 boss levels today. Boss levels tend to take more time. So let's try to make 2 different boss levels. And then after that, we'll do some playtesting. In playtesting, one of the big things we want to do is get all the ranks down. So it isn't just, oh, is this fun? That's one thing, refining the level itself, but also trying to figure out all the different times for S rank, A rank, B rank, C rank. So let's do 2 boss levels today. Let's bring up our quests. What are our quests for today? We are going to come up with a solar boss. And a biofuels boss. Thus far, these aren't quests. Thus far, bosses have not required any additional development coding. There's a chance that for the final 2 worlds we will need to do it. But my goal is that I can just use the existing mechanics and systems in place without having to do any additional things. for bosses. But we'll just put these in the corner. So let's play a level or two and then play a boss level and see how it's different if you've never seen a boss before. So a normal level is like this. This is the first world. Here's Wizard Stripes. It's like a wizard hat on its side. This is a longer level. It gets pretty tricky in the middle of it. You can just take it easy, you know, on this right side. And then over here is where it gets tricky. Pretty good. Come on, let's break my record. Ooh, nice, a 46. So you're switching between colors. Bricks get destroyed. That's the core mechanics of the game. Bada bing, bada boom. That might be my best ever time on that level. Which, usually I go to the right. I stayed to the left. I don't know. But that was pretty good. We'll go adventure menu here. Choose a different one. I mean, we can do the festive level. That's Christmas. We don't have a... Did I have a Thanksgiving level? I don't think so. I have a Halloween level. With the pumpkin. So, normally, of course, bricks go away. That was not great planning. Oh, this is okay. I think this will work. Dang it! I went the wrong way. No. I messed up. I want to redo. Ah. For getting a record in the last one, this is really bad. No. I'm barely gonna beat this. Actually, will I beat it? I have enough time. Yeah, we're fine. Clean up here at the end. Do I get D? No. Wait, there's another book. No, D rank. Boo. So that's a normal level. You're destroying blocks. Not all of them are that long. I'm just doing the OG ones here. For example, here's an exit sign. This is one actually, probably in the original set of levels, is the only one that really needs updates. It's not quite interesting enough. But you can see this one's pretty quick. Oh, I did mess up. It's fine. So there you go. We're going to be making 2 boss levels today, though. So the boss level of fossil fuels is a living fossil. It's a dinosaur! So in boss levels, you can see that there's a health bar at the bottom. As you destroy bricks, that health bar goes down. And you can see that there's a little number. Because in that many seconds, that brick is going to come back. And you need to be able to take out all the bricks of a given color. And if you do that, the bricks won't come back. Alternatively, you just need to beat the stage. Which we might have done here. So if I hit this one, boom. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? No, no, I was so close. No. I was so close. I was a half second away from making all the yellow bricks go away. Alright, here we go. This level's very tight. All the boss levels are naturally more challenging. You don't need to be that tight. But I want to get, what is that, a 37? Alright, let's try. We are going to be doing some playtesting in later levels. This one's been playtested by myself a lot. The time on these bricks is very tight. That's good. Beautiful. I'm actually going to go that. Oh, there you go. See, you saw the flash. All of those got removed. And I should have enough time here. So, the last one. Oh, now we got the glitch state. The glitch combo state, which happens with a combo of 3 or more. No! If any of you have played the demo of Blister Blight, which was the game made before this, wasn't completed, but there's a demo on Steam. There's Blister Blight on screen. Why is he over here? I've never explained the sprite sheet glitch before, but what's happening is that each sprite sheet has an animation, like a where you have different panels. So bop, 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 left to right. You can even see here, you can kind of see Blister Blight. He has a panel of him slashing his wrench, his axe, something where he's sitting and shooting, hanging on like a ladder while shooting. So this is part of a sprite sheet. Now on the sprite sheet where the explosions are coming from, there's the end of the sprite sheet. And the end of the sprite sheet goes up to combo, I think, 7. Because 95% of the time, that's the highest combo you can ever get in a level. In levels like this, where bricks can keep regenerating, you can theoretically get even higher and higher and higher. When it gets to a point where it's trying to render something that's outside of the sprite sheet, it's just finding whatever next sprite sheet there is in a list. Though that list of sprite sheets is held in memory. So the next one over happens to be the player sprite sheet, much of which is not being used in this game. And it just shows random sprites within a given area. So that's why we see that. So at some point in time, I'm going to need to update the sprite sheet to either be exorbitantly bigger to account for explosions of 8 or 9, or change the way that I'm animating the explosions such that the sprite sheets don't need to be so big. I'm kind of doing it a somewhat lazy way with how I'm doing the explosions right now as the animation, but that's what's going on. Anyway, that's a boss, and we're going to make 2 of them today. We're going to make the solar boss, which is revolving around lights. I can imagine that's going to be crazy. And then the biofuels boss. I'm pretty excited about both of these. So, the solar mechanic, I don't even remember what half these levels are. Secret pathway? Oh, this level's cool. I'm always excited when I see a level that I made and I'm like, oh, I want to play that again. So, lights destroy bricks in the direction that they're facing, like that. So here, if I do these, you can see yellow's not doing anything for that one up there. I can still destroy bricks as normal. These ones, if I do it over here, will hit the bricks to the right. But if I sneak in here, boom, now those are destroyed. I could even sneak in here. And that one could hit the, shoot a yellow beam of light over to the right. Now there, those get destroyed. And you're saying, well, what about those orange bricks? How am I going to do orange? So if I do this and make that red, well, yellow and orange make red, or yellow and red make orange. So that those two beams of light go together and make an orange beam. And then the final one here is red. That last brick in the middle is in an orange beam instead of a red beam. So that's why when this went like this, it didn't change the color of the existing orange beam. It still stayed orange. So you can just destroy that normally. And then this last one, you can either go up and destroy it, or you can just make this yellow. And you're done. So that's an interesting one. And some of them are just silly. I haven't played this one in a while. Icicles. Where you have cyan and blue. Oops. I pressed the camera button. You're kind of going back and forth. I accidentally rotated all the cyan bricks. You can see that by how weird the animation is. So it'll need to be fixed at some point. Probably when this level's play tested for speed. So this one you could just do all lights if you want. Just like go back and forth. Of course you're not limited to that. It might even be quicker just to go like this to get some combo. This was one of the first levels I made outside of the original world. So I'm not doing it quick, but there you go. So if we're thinking of a boss level with solar. Wow. What do we want to do for a boss level with solar? It looks like I was doing some testing here. You see, we already have boss bricks 15, 10 for. Yeah, this was a test level for boss. Put some bricks up here. And what is this? 48. Ah. So, if we're going to have a boss level with lights, I think one, that the bricks have to regenerate pretty quickly. And then two, we really want to have to force to combine to make colors. So there's only two ways to, two color combinations right now. It's blue and yellow for green, and red and yellow for orange. The other two bricks are, well, the sixth brick is cyan, and it's just not included in the color mix, which is fine. Originally there was going to be a purple brick instead of cyan, and the purple brick, you know, could work with red and orange, or red and blue. Cyan is kind of the color that we went with instead of purple. I could always revisit it if, you know, we wanted to include that, but it's kind of the way it's gone. And I've kind of become attached to cyan. Stupid to say. So for a light boss, I think there needs to be of course, a lot of lights. And I would like it to look, I don't know, could be like the sun, spotlights. There's no like diagonals though. You can make it like a stage with spotlights shining down on the stage. And maybe spotlights like, how would that work? So if you had, I'll just draw it a little bit. Get a stage. Ish. Again, this is also the bottom of the keyboard, but it's all relative. You had your curtains. On either side of the stage. Like that. Ish. I mean, you know. And then there's someone on stage, a little person. And then another person. You know it's a lady because in stick figures she wears a dress. Oh wait. It's just different. Yeah. And then there's lights at the top, which shine. On both of our people. Oh. So those are two people. They're talking to each other. See, one person's like standing and like, huh, and the other person's like, come on, come on. Being very expressive. These are not the colors right now. And then we're gonna have the stage lights. Like that. And we gotta have lights for the curtains. So this is all just drawing it, getting a feeling. It's like a little sketch. So we've done ones that have lights in all directions. Okay. So now we have an idea of like, you know, sort of a stage. We want to have color combinations that are required. So I think each of the people, one should be green and the other orange. Yo, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Dino Zaber. So in order to combine colors here, again, we're gonna do the boss brick stuff after. I'm not from America. Happy normal Thursday. Or I guess possibly, what time is it? Yeah, it would still be Thursday. It's all good. Just an American holiday. Alright, so one's gonna be orange. Today, I'm making levels in Switch Ball Deluxe, which is an action arcade puzzle game. So right now I'm in the middle of making a boss level. I'll just go ahead and save this really quick. and I'll show you a level because you asked. So we'll go back to the menu. So in Switch Ball Deluxe, you are trying to clear all the bricks from a given level. So for example, here's one with green and orange. And you're constantly switching colors, what's called Switch Ball. And as you hit more bricks without breaking colors, like if you're green, you don't want to hit an orange. If you're orange, you don't want to hit a green. Then your combo goes up and you can beat the stage quicker. Yep, this is 100% made by me. I have had a couple people contribute art in the game, but this is a creation by myself. Quasico Games is my studio. So here, as we keep color, the combo level goes up. If you ever played Bomberman or something like that, the explosion is a similar effect. It's like perpendicular. And bada bing, beat it in 19 seconds. So at the top you can see there's different ranks, and you're trying to beat the levels quick so you can get a higher rank. And that's the gist of the game. There's a whole bunch of levels. So right here you can see at the top there's 10 different worlds. Each world is 16 levels. And at the end of each world is a boss level. So today we're making a couple boss levels. That's a great question. Is it used by Unity or Godot? I'm using Monogame. So Monogame is an open framework. Thank you. Yeah, Monogame, if you've heard of that, was used by like Fez and some other indie games, or that's just a popular one that came to mind. It's a very code-based system, right? Whereas like Unity is much more of a tool-based, though Unity, of course, you do need to code. But I came in this from a coding perspective, and my day job is like software development and stuff like that. So I'm really, really flexible in terms of the coding aspect. But it's open source in terms of people contributing to it. Yeah. Yeah, do you like the iStock? The game will eventually have real-life photos or stock images as kind of a collage aesthetic. but yeah, right now they're just literally screenshots, and I was like, I'm just going to use that. And it's an energy-themed game, so each of the worlds is a different type of power plant. I'll leave it for shits and giggles. I'll be getting legitimate ones when the game's released. It's aimed to be released next year. So here, boss levels, because I think you tuned in right after I explained it. The bricks go reappear. So I'll just show briefly a boss level that's done. Thanks for the follow. So here in Eye of the Mill, it's kind of like looking into a windmill. You can kind of see the different leaves of a windmill. What do you call the windmill edge? So if I start this guy up, here you can see it says 15, 14. So those bricks will come back. And that's what the main gimmick of a boss level is. However, if we defeat all of a color, then the bricks won't come back. So you can see that those bricks are starting to come back. I lost my combo. And now now it's becoming harder to beat. And of course I'm not touching anything right now. Oh yeah, programming is a journey. But you got to start sometime. I actually, for programming, I first started in school, as most people do. However, much of what I learned for game development was just by doing. For Monogame, I did like a Pong project. It was like an open source Pong project where I started learning how the frameworks and stuff worked. I'm doing so poorly. But from there, just a little bit at a time. So there you go. You can see that I defeated all the orange bricks or destroyed them, and now they won't reappear. So that's kind of the gist of a boss level. In terms of like, if you want to start learning how to do game dev, for programming for that, you mentioned Godot and Unity. Those are great places to start. If you wanted to do a little bit more code heavy monogame or something like that, but there's ones like Game Maker Studio and stuff that are far more or less codey. Would also be good places to start. I'm going to release the game and it's probably going to be late 2026, in about a year. The levels are almost done for playtesting. So the levels will probably be done in about 2 months. And I would say from... Okay. Yep. Awesome. I have yet to look at Unreal. I'm really curious about it. It's just like when you're in the weeds of like game development, I tend not to have as much time to explore like Unreal Engine and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a great place to start too. But anywho, after the games are levels are made, there needs to be testing. So a lot of play testing, and then there might be a small Kickstarter or something like that. And this is going to be a game for Steam and as well as like phones and stuff, is the intent. So, people on stage, green, orange. Cool. The stage itself, we can make it yellow. So we'll make this one yellow. Because we're going to need to combine yellow and red to make orange. So I just need blue in here somewhere. Where'd blue be? Just the inside of the stage? Doesn't need to be. Doesn't need to make sense. Now we need our balancing them experience. So some levels are going to be more difficult or easy. And the game also has different types. So you have like speed levels that only have one color, where you're just trying to beat it really, really fast. You also have levels that are more of a puzzle element, where you're trying to basically navigate from one place to another while maintaining the color. And then other ones are just tricky, using like a mechanic. Just takes some time, a lot of trial and error. My music went away. All right, we're done with Christmas for right now. Let me just put on some chill beats. I like this acoustic chill channel. I'm a fan. This game's been in development for about 13 months, 14 months, I would say. Although the engine for the game is based off of an existing action platformer that I spent like 5 to 6 years making. So a lot of the framework of all the coding for like the level creation that you see that I'm doing here when I'm putting out stuff, you see there's way more here, enemies and all these sorts of things. It's based off of an existing engine, so I had to do far less work at the start. What do you mean by my opinion on Scratch? Do you mean by like making things from scratch? We need to put some color bricks in here. Put a red one. We're not gonna have green. I'm not sure what the scratch. Oh, I'm not. I haven't heard of that actually. I don't know. I haven't heard of it. We could give a yellow one. So pop. Blue. Green and yellow. No, I haven't heard about Scratch. I haven't. Whoosh! Bop, bop. Blue. What am I missing? Blue. No, these are all the only colors you need. Technically. Yeah, give me the quick rundown. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully it's less predatory than Roblox. Oh, cool. Very cool. Use blocks like an Unreal and blueprints. I gotta look into that. That sounds very cool. Alright, so we're gonna go bop, 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 bop. We need more. Like another one here. Very neat. Yeah, I also do youth ministry. I've been doing that for a long time. So being able to give students places to go about if they wanted to make games but make it easier, still learn game design, that's really cool. I just realized this light cannot be hit. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. What if I stagger these? It only has strings. Alright, we're gonna do that. So now they can both be hit. Bop, bop, bop. In order to get under there, you go. Okay. Alright, we're almost ready here to playtest this silly level. So, you have... we could use one more color brick over here. Here are the curtains of the stage. Here are the people on stage, and here's the stage that they're on. And you got lights. So the way that you can destroy green and orange is only by combining color. So these top ones or bottom ones, one will need to be blue, one yellow. Here, one will need to be yellow, one red. Red can be taken by itself. Yellow can be taken by itself. Blue can. We got a couple blues, some yellows. Probably want to put one more yellow in here somewhere. Bop, 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 bop. It could be okay. Now we just need to make these boss bricks, but before we do that, let's just play it without that. This is 48. Alright, let's try this. So, boom, bop. Now, in order to get these, you would have to go over here. You could also light these up. Whoop. Make them that. I'm playing this slowly right now. You could just automatically break combo, which doesn't feel great. But then you can do that. Alright, so clearly this doesn't work very well. That's fine. Wait, what did I do? Oh wait, there it is. Maybe we will have... Okay. And then we're left with that. Oh, because that's really hard to hit now. Wait, that's impossible to hit. Oh boy. Alright, we gotta rethink this. Yes, you need to combine colors for the lights. Yeah. Yep. What if we have more? I'm gonna do this. Make this thinner. Gonna delete these. Gonna go like this. Oh, I need one more. Alrighty. Boop. For S rank, that's all gonna be determined in playtesting. Some levels for S rank, it's like less than 10 seconds. For boss levels, it's tended to be less than 30 to 40 seconds. As this is a lights level, I'm guessing that S rank will end up being something like less than 20 seconds. Is what my current guess is. Let's see here. Let's actually put this a little. Let's make this a little bit more even. Playtesting will originally just be done by myself on stream. I've done some playtesting off of stream. And then at some point, it's a communal playtesting, just people I know. And when it's closer to release, or if there's points where it's just too much, then I'll be seeking out playtesters, like contractors, to playtest the game. So now we can do that. There you go. Something like that. Now you can hit all three. You go bop, 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 bop. This doesn't feel great. Oh, I have an idea. They have hats on. There you go. Yeah, there might be a point in the future, probably in some point in, I don't know, spring of 2026, where I'll have probably be able to get, once I have a, what's it called, Steam release, I'll be able to give out limited keys to like people on stream and stuff like that, if they want to become playtesters and work that kind of stuff out. But that'll be probably in about 5 months. Alright, so the reason that you have bricks up here is so you can theoretically maintain combo. Because if you want to make these blue and these yellow, you can go pop, 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 pop. Same for this. If you want to make these yellow and these red, you can go pop, 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 pop. I think actually you'll be yellow here. We're gonna make it yellow, yellow. Not yet. I'm waiting till I have a little bit of a bigger audience before doing Discord. Probably once the YouTube presence is maybe about 1,000 and Discord is, or I mean Twitch is up towards 100 or 200 is when I'll probably consider doing a Discord server. All right. Yeah, yeah. Not a big enough audience yet across. I've only been streaming now for a few months, so. All right, that's fine. It's not about beating level quickly. It's about, does it work? And I do game development, I would say, every other day. So I just do that. We're just going to play it real vanilla. And then the other days I'm playing games. So I've been playing through Metroid Prime 2. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And I'll be playing some archipelagos and randomizers and a whole bunch of stuff on other days. So part game dev, part not game dev on stream. That's really interesting. So the red and blue are making like cyan? Did I do that? Wait a second. I didn't code that. What? You know, we might be looking at the code. Okay. Yeah. Wait, how do I become red again? No, it would be like. All right, so this level is it's coming along great. Oh, and the hands can't even be hit. I just realized his little arms on the outside can't be hit. All right. All right. So the big question right now is why are red and blue making like this cyan? And of course his little arms right here. Let's just do this. That's fine. All right, we're actually going to take a little quick look at the code. Let's do that. So I'm going to bring up the code. Gotta share it. Visual Studio. This one? This one. There it is. We'll zoom in. Let's just at least put this behind a couple things, huh? There we go. Good enough. Alright, we're gonna zoom into the code. We gotta find out where the lights do stuff. Alright, so we're gonna... The code's just running. I'm just curious what's going on here. Why not show it? We're gonna go to interactive objects. Here we go, light beam. Gray and dark gray? There's no grays. It's colors. Unless you're a dog. Then it will look like that. Okay, so when they're combining, do I have that here? I don't even think I'm doing that here. No, this is just defining the draw of the beams. I think the source is actually that's dictating it. Okay, so we're doing a couple methods. Update light beams if overlap. Okay, that's what we want to look at. All light beams. Intersecting beams. Okay, so this is where... this gimmick would be really hard if you were colorblind. Actually, one of the things, it's hard to see, unironically, without joking, each of the colors also does have a different design on the brick. So that if people are colorblind, which you're not, you could still distinguish them. So you can see that the red bricks are like a little circle, green bricks have a plus, so we tried to help with that, and also make them pretty distinct, but anywho, it's neither here nor there. So, as you can see, the only intersecting ones... Oh! I forgot I put this in. That's fun. So here I mentioned if we have blue and yellow, they make green. If we have red and yellow, it makes orange. And if we have blue and red, it makes purple. What's funny about this last line is I mentioned that in the code, actually, it thinks it's purple. But I decided to go with cyan instead of purple. And that's why in the code, or on screen, you see cyan happening when red and blue mix. So for now, we're not doing that. We just need to remove this line. So for now, all we're gonna do is just do a little one of these. And it's gone. Should probably add a comment. For now, little commenting out your code. It's fine. Okay, for reals, let's try this out now. Alright, so you can get yellow. And go bop. And then here I want to do blue, and I want to go. Alright, that's not enough space. There's a little bit too little space to navigate here. Why is that not? Oh, because it's making orange. Okay. Okay. All right, we have to add more. there needs to be more combo potential here. We're just gonna put a greenie in there. We're gonna put this blue here. So you can go bop, 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 bop. I'm gonna do that. Do that. All right. Now for reals. So we haven't even put in the boss bricks yet. All right, we're gonna try to maintain combo. Okay, so now we do yellow. We go pop. Shoot. Oh, we don't want that. Wait, we can do this though. Uh-huh. Nice. And then we can get Bluey. And not the Australian dog. Dang. Wait, what if we just got green? Green's green. Alright, this is gonna get crazy when the bricks start coming back. Do I want blue down here? No. Okay. Alright, this is just chaos. It's fine. Almost done. Yeah, we did it. Woo! We beat the level. I was playtesting it the whole time. I was just showing Visual Studio. I forgot to hide it. My bad. Hey, look, I won. Oops. That's okay. There's proof. You just heard the sound effects. Okay. Now what we're gonna do that is doable, trust me. We're gonna replace some of these, or all of these bricks, with timed bricks. That's so funny, I forgot to hide Visual Studio. Alright. So how do we do that in the game? So there's this time here. Text is covering it up, but whatever. Oh, it's cool. Thanks for tuning in, Dino. It was fun chatting today. Have a lovely rest of your day. If you ever want to catch a stream again, it's always 10 to 12:30, Monday through Saturday. I'll be here. Okay, so we're gonna make... How quick? We'll start off with 20 seconds. 30? We'll start off with 30 seconds. All right. And then we're going to do some blue bricks. Just like that. Beautiful. And we'll do some greenies. What about greenie? Shout out to How Ridiculous. Love those guys. Got some orange. And now we're doing yellow. Right now, everything's at 30 seconds. We beat the level in about a minute, minute 15. So, what's interesting about this is I've never done a boss level with lights. So I'm gonna save this. Oh, there's still some red ones up here. So theoretically, with lights, the lights are gonna still, the lights don't turn off. So if they regenerate and the correct color of light is still on, it'll automatically destroy it. So maybe this will just be easy. We'll see what happens. So we're gonna go bop. Oh, also I could take out all color of one. Forgot about that. Alright, I'm gonna go like this. Yup. Get in there. And then I don't care about combo. Oh, I can just do that. Oop. Oh yeah, see those? Greens just go away now. Oh, the reds came back. Oh, that's cool. They're just sort of disapparating. Alright, so the orange... That's so dumb. Wait, the blues? Did we get them? No. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh, I changed the colors. Oh, no. Is this doable? Alright, we gotta destroy the reds. And then make our way over. Okay. Reds are gone. So in yellow, we just need to take out all the yellows. One. Two. No. Two. Bro. Wait, what's over there? They're not yellow? Come on. There it is. Oh. Still? Oh, because these are yellow. Yeah, we did it. We only have blue left. Oh, wait. There they are. Dude, this is hard. Alright, we got blue. Oh, jeez. Alright, that one doesn't count. Just make our way over. This has been 2 minutes. Woo! That was a 2-minute 56-second level. Holy cannoli. Alright, adjustments. The greens and orange are really easy. So they need to be really short time. Like 5 seconds. And then we'll do the same for the orange. Alright. Having red on both sides is rough. Also, it's kind of annoying that you don't have any bricks to bounce off. Like, you have to go to the top of the stage. I don't really see a way around that, but it was something that was slightly annoying. Having all of these lights intersect with these is devious. And now that we have greenies here, I think we're going to remove these. And these color bricks, that one's fine. I kind of want a red one in the middle. Like that. Yeah. Okay. So now we have to come up with a plan. I think the plan is to attack one color at a time. So first we take out green and orange. And then I think we do yellow. No, red. I don't know. We need to move on to the next level. We've been doing this for more than an hour. Alright, first we'll just get the red out of the way. We're just going to go to green. Alright, green's gone, right? Then we do orange. Bam. Now, we're going to do red. Bam. Then we're going to go back. Don't care about combo. Bam. Now red's gone. Now we're going to do yellow. That. And then we're just going to change these to yellow so they don't conflict. Bam. And then blue. This is brutal, because all the other colors are blue. No. Come on. I was so smart. Oh, you should do blue first. I think you need to do blue first. It's just one line. So before anything, before you adjust any of the top or bottom lights, maybe just do yellow and blue right away. Yeah. Because doing all of these other lights is messing up yellow and blue. Oh, that's the trick. That's the trick of the stage. So you just take out these red ones first. You know, that's fine. Then we're gonna do yellow. Here. And we're not gonna do anything more than just take out all the yellow. And then we do the same with blue. Right? So blue are out. Now we can go over and do green. And then orange. And then red can just combo our way back. Sub-minute. It took a little while to get there. Alright, good enough for now. I think we do want to adjust the time. So I think for blue, we could have it maybe 25, because if you are going like left to right, maybe 20 for blue. So just adjust this a little bit before we call this one done enough. And then for yellow, having to do it like this, I think 15 seconds is fine. Oh, geez. All right. Very nice. And then for red, I think 25. Let's do that. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, it took a long time to get there, as I would with boss levels. Should I retain this red one in the middle? Nah. Let's go. We're calling that done. We're calling that done. Oop, I'm moving something else. Quests. We did it. Woohoo! All right. Whew. Took about an hour and 15 minutes. Had some other explanation going on there. Bosses take a while. And naturally that boss is going to be called on stage? No. In the spotlight. You know, like an actor's in the spotlight. Yeah. In the spotlight. It's a boss. Boom. Boom. Could you go? All right. Nice. So we're gonna do a biofuels boss, and hopefully be able to do this somewhat quicker, just a wee little faster for the biofuels boss. Okay. So, biofuels. What's the gimmick for biofuels? Might be my favorite mechanic, which is a mechanic that I think was the last one introduced into the game, maybe. So biofuels has to do with changing the colors of the bricks around it. So here's one called Wavelength, where it's using hydro. Look, I didn't even realize I have a track here I need to delete. There you go. This is 94. So I'll let this go. So we have bricks running along the hydro track. Now, if I break the combo, oh no, I'm breaking the combo. But if I get a high enough combo, then when I hit, the pollinators will change the colors of the bricks. So you saw there, it's close enough to change it. It's like these, I can make them all orange, which is cool. If I get a high enough combo, it'll even reach over, you saw, to the ones there. So like this is probably big enough to reach over to those. Yeah. No, I messed up. Oh well. Uh-oh. Whew, that was close. Got a straggler. So that's one using hydro. I'll show another one not using that. Dust Piercer. That sounds cool. Oh, this is using light. I don't want to do another one with light. I'm done with lights right for today. This is the lovely flag of Seychelles. So here we can get a little combo up. And you might think, well, how is this really going to be helpful here? Well, you can see, pretty easy to get combo. And all those are green. Ooh. And I messed it up. No. And now they're red. Make them green again. The lovely country of Seychelles. Playing the level stupid. No, I'm gonna lose. Uh-oh. This does have a time on it. Uh-oh. No. 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 We lose. Lost. Let's make a boss level. Alright, one more boss level for today. For alright, this is 96. Okie dokie. Okie dokie smoky. Okay. So we were on stage for lights. That was cool. I like that aesthetic. So the temporary art we have right now for this will eventually be a flower. And when you hit it, it'll poof pollen like this. Poof, little poof. So, I want to do something flora related. How could you make it challenging though? So some mechanics inherently make the game more challenging. Those mechanics include the windmill, which rotates the direction that you move. Hydropower, which makes the bricks move. Some of them make it easier. So these pollinator bricks change the color of the color you are to the ones around it. So most of the time, they're making the game easier. Same for nuclear, bigger explosions. Wormholes, one of the last mechanics, warp you around the screen. That makes the game harder. So for the biomatter boss, biofuels boss, how do we make it challenging? Kind of like the lights level. Once we figured out the puzzle, it wasn't that hard to do it. But until we figured out the puzzle, it really was a challenge to think, well, oh crap, I'm changing the lights here, and that's actually making these harder. And you kind of gotta figure out the way to do it. Could just make a flower. Well, let's just make a pretty flower. Wee, it's a flower. Right. Little petals. 5. So if I do one like this, it'll be too much like the windmill level. So 6 petals, a lucky. You could also do it like seaweed. That's the thing I haven't done, which is like seaweed. And then maybe flowers on the seaweed. Oh, that's cool. Like a few things of seaweed and then having like little flowers on them. Neat. So something like that. This is like a pseudo-random. Alright, so there's like some seaweed, right? Make this one a little bit lower. Looks pretty cool. And then we want the tops of the seaweed. Maybe it is just seaweed. Alright, I want all the different colors. Or at least a bunch. So first we'll start out with green, because seaweed's green. The tippy tops aren't covered. Are they? Yeah, they are. never mind. All right, so there's our little seaweed stalks. And then I haven't really thought past this. How are you gonna hit these with combo? I guess they could always come back. So we need a way to get in here with color. So what if we had... Because like right now it's impossible to get in here to destroy them. You would need combo to do it. So what if we had like little shoots? You know? Alright, there's our little shoots. And now we're gonna need at the top a different color. What color are we turning this green seaweed? Into gold! Oh, that doesn't work. I need to hit the tops. What if the tops of these are each a different color? This seems really hard. But maybe not. Alright, so this is 96. So this is the idea behind this boss level. Is you have these seaweed stalks, and you can change the color of some of the originals. Now, in order to hit the ones in the middle, you need to have combo. So you need to maintain your combo. If you change the color, it's fine as you go along. I think this will work. Let's do it without the boss bricks first. So first you just make this like yellow, right? And you're like, bam. And then this isn't enough to get anything. So then you're gonna have to go like, bam. And now you can get these. Dang, I broke combo. It's fine. Dang. Wait. I could go down here. Okay, we're learning. Mm-hmm. Is now unbeatable? If it was boss bricks, the colors would be coming back. I think the only way this works is because it's boss bricks. And we don't want this one. Alright. Let's make these all, I don't know, 30 seconds. I think this will work. I think I hit gold. Sometimes you just come up with an idea and it just works. And I think this is going to be one of them. Alright, we're almost done here. Okay. So we're moving those ones. So I can get these 3. I can go up here and get 2. That'll make this big enough to get that, which can get that. I think that's enough. So you go bop, 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 boop. Can't get those. And you go up here, bop, bop, bam. Now you have combo. Now you can go in here. I could go back over here. I get that. And I get those. I don't know. I lost combo. No, they're different colors now. Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good, actually. Yeah. It's already been a minute. Oh, no. How big's my combo right now? It's not. Combo level 1. Alright, we all know this isn't working. We got down all the yellow bricks. Wait, there's more! I hadn't thought of this. Wait, what's gonna happen? How does this work? I changed them all. So those aren't coming back anymore because they were yellow at the time. I have no idea. Oh, I made them blue. Wait. Wait. There's something really funky going on that I'm kind of loving it, and it's by accident. So if I make these orange, then all those blues go away. But then some are coming back. Oh, because they're orange again. Wait. Wait, what if I make them blue again? And make them orange again. I hadn't thought about this at all. Actually, cyan. Cyan's where it's at. Is this possible to beat? I don't know. I think there might be too many crannies. Wait. I can just get these. Wait, we're so close. Oh my gosh. We almost beat it. Alright, we'll just stay in here. No. Oh, hey.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
It's our
Good to see
tradition.
you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
So I brought you one.
Thank you.
Hopefully it's good.
Chat, I just got cheated. I have to eat it because it's warm. Oh, ooh, look at that. This is not the first thing I ate today. It's their tradition. I mean, it's really good. We were playing that for about 4.5 minutes. That didn't work. Oh my gosh. Remember when I said certain things just work? I have no idea how the colors work here, and I kind of love it. So the big problem is how hard it is to finish. Because so many of these are connected in the same line. So if I destroy these, like this one right here, unless I hit this one and have a big enough combo to destroy this one, it won't work. And these can accidentally be destroyed by this one, but even this one can only get into by this one. It's a conundrum. Alright. I have an idea. Always have an idea. So, these are 30 seconds. The timing is sort of irrelevant. Unless I think what we need to do is create some cracks in the seaweed. Ways that you can go in and bop bop it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a crack here, one here, one here, and one here. Yep. I didn't do one here. Hmm. Okay. So those subtle cracks might be enough. We're also going to make all these 25. All right. So the idea behind this is that you'll be able to change more of the color and there'll be less fail states. There'll still be some. That's sort of okay. That's sort of fine. Okay. So we're gonna get another big bite of this delicious cinnamon roll, which is Friends tradition, apparently on Thanksgiving. It's not a bad tradition to have. Let's go at it. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. 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 Oh, possibilities. All right, so obviously. Oh, geez. You want these yellow? Jack. Ah, I messed up. No. I want to redo. I want to redo. Okay. This time's the charm. Yeah. And then you go pop. And then I went in here. And then up here. And now. If I'm careful. Oh, geez. That's fine. I'm making everything red. If I stay below. Right. Oh, geez. No, the minute that I change it. Come on. Oh, we already got the glitch spite sheet. How do I do this? How do I win? No, I can't win now. And now everything's cyan. You never want the question of, well, now how do I win? Maybe one more bite of this will help. I think there's a trick. See how some of these went away? I think what you have to do is what we're going to do is we're going to add one of each color to the mix. So I'm going to add one yellow block here. One red block. Actually, no, this is one yellow block here. Oh, wait, I need to make them have 25 seconds. One red. We'll make it that. A bluey can be right here. One orange. There. A cyan brick can then be here. All right. So that's how this is gonna work. Oh, don't put that up there. I'll save that in 96. Just want to make sure my music's still going. It is not. It is. Okay. So now when we restart the level, see at the bottom? You have... Why does it look so funny? You have these tiny little slices, and then the giant green slice in the middle. Now that these slices exist, it gives you a clue. I think what you're supposed to do is color some a certain color. And if I destroy all of that color, then they'll go away permanently. If I keep spreading the color too far, then they won't go away. So let's focus on one color at a time. Because if we spread the infection, spread the color infection elsewhere, then I'll never be able to destroy all of one color to make the bricks go away permanently. We could probably do this without having so many fail states of having bricks in like this, like where you can't hit them. But let's try this first to see how challenging it is, and then if we need to, we'll create less fail states like this one and this one. Alright, so bop bop bop. It's like here, I can't beat this, but I do not want to change anything more yellow. You can see I changed a lot more red. Now, these are going to be coming back red. But theoretically, if I go yellow here... Oh no, I made that one yellow. No! My strategy is so flawed. Oh, I did it. I did it. You see how I destroyed some? I made all the yellow bricks go away. I wonder if I could make... Wait, are all the... Oh, wait. If I make blue... See how it's also changing the color of bricks that are hidden? Oh, this is twisting itself. All right, we need to remove the fail states. I think that idea is so twisty. How do you remove the fail states though without completely redesigning it? You kind of just need space. Like this. Maybe just make a few less fail states. Like less is more idea. Yo, welcome back. We're almost done with this boss level, and by almost done I mean we're getting there. Yeah, this is the boss level for biofuels is what I'm working on right now. And we finished up the light one as well. I can show you the final version if you want after this. We make less of a fail state here probably? Yeah. Alright. I think we will do that. Okay. Like that. And then both of these I think we're gonna remove. Yeah. I think that's enough. Well, this one at the bottom is pretty egregious. We'll just try it out. Got about 20 minutes left in today. I gotta get going. All right. Pop. No, I refuse. Okay. Okay, whatever. Just play it out. So you go here. Getting these. Now, if I could make these red. Yeah, remove the yellow one. Oh my gosh, this is so twisty. Because I'm changing not only the color of the visible bricks, but the invisible. Oh, that was sick. Oh my gosh. It's working. So now I want to go back and change. No, I messed up. Technically, I should just be able to complete it though, right? Oh no, now those are locked. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, fail states. We have too many that are stuck. Yeah. Alright, level almost works. So like here, there's not enough action. Remove that one. And I have one here as well. We're gonna adjust this. And just do that. Okay. All right, now the level stopped. The music stopped for real. Alright, we're gonna finish it out with just some straight up piano. Or just some jazz. Alright. Let's go ahead and save that. So the goal with every level is that it can be beaten in less than a minute. It's like, that's fine. Theoretically, I could change those. That's pretty neat. And then if I go bam. Oh, I've created too many. No, this is good. Oh, I was so close. Oh, yeah, that worked. Oh. Interesting. I like on the right side, the boss baller is just going off. The UI is completely broken. Come on, get in there. No, another one. Oh, that was cool. I was so close. No. No. Come on. It was doable. Okay, made it doable. That is really twisty. I don't think I have a great idea about how I'm going to fix the absolutely crazy health bar here. Alright, some of these, like this one, can this one be hit by anything else? It can be hit like that. Alright, I'm just gonna save that again. And this one is called the natural, no, rainbow fuel. Ba-do-do-do. Biofuels. Maybe I'll think of something more creative. Wait. All the time. Alright. That worked out way... There's got to be a really clever way of doing that too, which is nice. Is that it's not easy to figure out the best way to do it. Cool. And my last quest is done. We made 2 boss levels today. Awesome. Woohoo! Done. Yay. Woo! And let's go ahead and revisit the other boss level that I did, which was in the lights. So this ended up working. The trickiest part of this level is learning that you want to get the yellow and blue done first. Because if you do the other colors first, these lights will shine in the middle. And when you attempt to do the edges, they will conflict and you won't actually be able to take out the lights in time. And that's the trick. So the trick is you do red and then yellow blue and then you work over and come back. At least that's how I got to 54. Let's see if I can break 54 seconds. So now we're gonna go ignore the combo break. We're gonna go bop, bop, like that. And now we can do the blue. Oh, missed it. Come on. You still gotta hit it. And now green. And orange. And now the last one's red. In which case, you just have to make your way back. That was almost identical time. Could have done a little bit quicker. Maybe the S rank might be like 45 seconds or something like that. Probably. And there we go. All right. Made a light boss. Made the biofuels boss. Feeling pretty good. I think I'm going to call it there for today. It is the American holiday of Thanksgiving. So, gotta do a little bit of marketing stuff and then spend the rest of the day with the fam. But thanks for all who tuned in today. Thanks especially to Dino chatting today. It was a lot of fun. Tomorrow, Black Friday, go buy some stuff. I'll be diving back into Metroid Prime 2. We got stuck by a boss yesterday, so good luck to me. But I'll be doing some more game dev on Saturday. That's it. As always, love you guys. Jesus loves you too. I'll catch you on the flip side.